Hi, I'd like to leave some interesting words today with you. To heal thyself is to help thyself, and to help thyself is to heal thyself. That is the strongest thing I have learned in this world this week. In order to save oneself, we must stand up for ourselves and be our own saviors. And that's a message I'm going to leave in the recording that I have made on my cell phone. To save thyself is to heal thyself, and to heal thyself is to save thyself. It is the strongest message humanity has, and it's the strongest power we have. We have the ability for self-healing. It's in us all, and we're learning to activate it now and to work with it. It's the strongest power we have, the strongest ability we have to help ourselves. We have it in us and we can do it. That's the message. Thanks. Welcome to the Awakening Cosmic Reality Show. At this time, we are in great changes on planet Earth. The planet itself is going through her evolutionary stages, and some of us are feeling the changes on the planet. Recently, I've heard about the chemtrails. Personally, I haven't seen much chemtrails in British Columbia, but I've heard about it, and I can definitely feel that it's in the air. I've seen people contract different viruses and colds that are unexplainable. It's in the air. I can literally feel it with my intuitive empathic abilities. I could feel the pollution. I could feel the anxiety in people. Things are really happening. Things are changing. And this is all being felt by many people. Many people are becoming more sensitive to food intolerances, to all kinds of things. And recently I ended up in the hospital with paralysis because I basically overworked myself. And yes, I overdid things, so my body got overheated and it just collapsed. And I was paralyzed in the hospital for the whole day. They shot me up with antidepressants, anticonvulsants, anti-allergy medication, anti-seizure medication. They shot me up with 5 different medications, and it made my system go crazy, actually. It stirred me up, so I was out of control for a bit, I could say. And all of this told me that I needed to do a lot of self-healing on my own. That no medication in the hospital could help me. I was just sitting in a corridor in an overcrowded hospital for the longest time, for like almost 4 hours, and then I was put in a little alcove that didn't even have a full bed. That's how overcrowded the hospital was at Surrey Memorial in British Columbia. Don't get me wrong, the people were nice at the hospital and they did the best that they could in the emergency room with what they have to work with. But it's not healing technology. By far, by no means, I learned it's not a healing technology. It's just traditional medicine. They do the best that they can with triage in the emergency room. They shoot you up and hope something works to fix what you have, your ailment, whatever you're suffering from. But it's not a cure, not at all. It's just a quick fix, a band-aid, so to speak, if you will. And then the band-aid comes off when you go home and you're back to square one. So the best type of healing is self-healing. Singing, working with crystals, relying on yourself, the power of positive thinking to heal yourself. Because I've been experiencing migraines and still paralysis. And what have I been doing? I've been singing. I've been recording beautiful new songs. I've been putting it up on YouTube for people to hear. because that's the best thing I could do to heal myself so I can get back to work and do what I do best. I work in a library, so I can't be sitting home sick, wondering, oh wow, oh woe's me. I feel so sick, so bad. I'll never get better. That's not true. I can get better. It's changing my thinking, changing my brain patterns. And I've discovered I'm a good psychic. Yes, I am. I'm very good at helping others, but it comes with a price. It comes with an overload, an energy overload. I cannot handle doing too much psychic work, so I've just stopped doing that work because I have to take care of myself. It's not anything personal against anyone. I really enjoyed helping the people that I helped and working with them. It brought me great joy to see how my abilities, my intuitive, empathic abilities work, and the connections I have with people's totem animals, spirit guides, and other elementals. The work is beautiful, and I'm so blessed to have done it, and I'm so blessed to have ET contact. It's one of the greatest parts of my life, and it's also sometimes it's tough because my energetics overload. My body overloads. I'm still human. I'm still learning how to work in this human world with people and with the environment where I'm in. My life has been great. I'm not complaining at all. I'm quite blessed to have this human experience, to see this 3D world as it's changing into the 5th dimension. And hey, I'm recording right now from my cell phone. I've chosen a simpler method of recording today just because I want simplicity in my life. I want something simpler, without the big computer, without the big microphone. I'm just letting my cell phone do the work here. Keeping it simple, grassroots, coming back to the basics, and just working on myself, healing with crystals, singing, working with my singing bowls as well. I've never recorded an album before. I've never sang spiritually before in a trance-like method, and that's what I did. A day and a half ago, I sang my soul out in this beautiful trance metaphysical way that I've never done before. I was singing, I think, in Spanish, Japanese, Chinese. I was singing in multiple languages that I have no idea what they mean, yet they speak to my soul, to my heart, to my spirit. And they speak the truth. And I've gotten quite a few beautiful messages from the guardian races and the builder races, the first ancients that were here that seeded a lot of humanity, so to speak, the humanoid races, the guardians. So I got a few beautiful messages from them to keep the hope alive, to keep harmony going, to believe in peace and beauty and love and happiness, to keep my heart open and to keep on hoping and to keep on dreaming for a better life, because we can have that. We can create a better world for ourselves, free of pollution, free of war. We can have peace if we want to. We just have to work together to do that. We can't be divided and alone anymore and isolated. That's not how things work. That's not how things should work in the future. We should be working together to have free energy, to have healing technology for all the people, so we don't have to stay in overcrowded hospitals, being sick most of our lives. Not having to eat polluted food, to drink polluted water that's fluorinated, to not have to shower in that water, so to speak. We deserve better. We deserve to have clean lives, healthy lives. That's who we are. That's what we can have. The hope, the dream, it's all there. We just have to reach for it and go for the stars. We all have hope. We all have dreams. We all have wishes, and we deserve to be happy. That's the message. that I have today for people. It's all up to us. Sure, it's great to have good contact with ETs. They're lovely, and I've learned a lot from them. I've gained a lot of spiritual wisdom, and they've helped me awaken as a person, as a human being. But they can't cure me. They can't solve my problems. That's not how they work. That's not what they do. And sure, some of you don't want to hear that, but it's up to ourselves to help ourselves, to do the self-healing, to do the work on ourselves spiritually, emotionally, physically, to grow and to evolve. This is our time to do this. The ETs won't come down and save us. They won't do this for us. We have to stand up for ourselves and do that for ourselves to help ourselves. That's how it works. That's what I've learned this weekend, this whole week, while I've been sick, to help myself, to stand up for myself, and to live my life to the best way that I can and enjoy the beautiful things that I have in life. And to not worry about money so much, to not worry about all the little things, because my health is very important, and it is to everybody else. It's the number one thing that we have, keeping ourselves healthy and alive for future generations, so this world will be safe for others. So we'll have a world in the future that we can live on. It's not just looking for tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. It's about having a planet to come to be safe in, to live on, for multiple generations to come. It's about preserving this world for the future and the present as well. We live in the present. So why not save our planet? Why not save ourselves? We have that ability. We are manifestor beings. We've always been that. Yes, some of us have been brainwashed and we've been asleep. But we have the ability to wake up and to change the world. We have that ability. So why not stand up for ourselves and do it? Come on, let's do it. Let's stand up. Let's bring it. Let's bring our A game here to this planet and change the world for the better. Let's do this now. It's our time. The energies are here. We can manifest this. We can make it possible. Let's have full disclosure. Let's have clean energy, free energy, healing technology. Let's have a world free of pollution, free of gasoline, free of oil, petroleum, diesel fuel. Let's do this. Let's have a world that's free of coal. Let's have a world free of pollution, of war and strife and hunger. Let's end this. Let's do this. Come together as communities. Be brave. Stand up for what we believe in. Let's have our words heard. Let's have our say-so in this, as this matters to us. We have it. We can do this. We are free. We are the free people that we choose to be. So let's live our lives to the best that we can. Stand up for what we want to stand up for. Say what we want to say. And do this. We can do it. We have the power and the ability to manifest anything we want from the etheric into the physical world. So let's stand up for ourselves and be free people. Free people of the universe. Sovereign rights. We have it all. We can have it all and be free. That is the dream. That is the hope. That is the wish. And that's what the ETs have imparted to me as well. That we have the right to be free. But we create our own freedom. They can't do it for us. They can help shield this planet from asteroids, from comets, from nuclear war. And they do that. They do that already. We might not always see it, but they do it. They help us out any way they can. But they cannot interfere in free human will. And they won't do it. They can't be the fixers of all of our problems and issues. We are our own fixers, and we can do this. Stand up for ourselves. Stand strong. Walk strong. And be strong. As we are individual human beings with all the rights and freedoms that sovereign beings have in all the universe. It's our right, it's our ability, and it's our time to make changes, to make positive changes on this planet. So, if anything, I leave with this message. is that we have freedom and we are free beings. It's how we see and perceive things. Our realities are permeable bubbles, and those can change any time. We can change any timeline we want. A negative can be transmuted into a positive anytime we want. We just have to open our minds and make the changes that we wish to see happen in reality, in the physical being that is the ever-changing 3D world into the 5th dimension that we're going into right now. Yes, the times might seem hard. It might seem like hard going, but it's all changing, and it's all changing hopefully for the better. We just have to stand up and make these positive changes. That's the message I'm hoping to leave with everyone today. And, make your reality happen. Make the changes you want to see in your life. Do it. You have the ability. You have the free will. Nobody can stop you from making changes in your life for the better. So that's the message I'd like to leave today with everyone. Thank you and namaste.